Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Fire Trader from firetrading.org. I just want to go over some of the trades and our morning notes from today. Today was an awesome day. There's so many trades, so many trades. Anyways, we'll just jump into it. So every day we've got about 2 to 3 small cap stocks that are gapping up on BS news or no news. QTNT was our trade today. This one was an amazing short. But there's a little dissecting that you had to do. So they came out with a press release that said their strong final performance data for their antibody test. Cool. Okay. So let's read into it just a little bit. So basically they're in the process of submitting this to the FDA for emergency use. But look down a little bit. April 21st, the results positive performance data. That's kind of the same thing, right? They kind of just reiterated their news. And if you look over here, the company can now offer it as a research use only product. Okay. So you're reiterating the news. Last time you said it's a research only product. Now you're submitting it to the FDA. So the reason that this is gapping up is just because they're submitting it to the FDA. So that's it. Okay. As soon as I read that, short it. This is dumb. This is simply just a pop and fade. If it starts showing weakness out of the open, short it, slam it down to 850 and be done with it. If it does pop out of the open to 1050, watch for topping, short it for an all-day fader. QTNT. Let's check her out. Pop out of the open, right up here, 1040, 1038. Topped it off, shorted it. All-day fader. Beautiful trade. Marta was another nice short. Marta was a little too hyped up. And there's also something that you had to pay attention to Marta, kind of in the details, right? So Marta is basically submitting to the FDA for the phase 2 study of the corona vaccine. Awesome. But there's a problem with it. We can look at it real quick. I just won't do as many trades today. So they submit it. The thing that you have to pay attention to, which is right here, which is expected to begin in second quarter 2020. Okay, we don't know when that is. We don't have a specific date, right? And they're submitting it. They're submitting it, and it could be anywhere in the second quarter. That could be from now until June. We don't know. So why does the stock deserve to be up if they're just submitting it and we don't even know when they're going to start these phase 2 studies, right? Okay, bring it back down, short it. If this starts to show, or if this starts to pull it open, short it, bring it down to 49.50 and under. Okay. The thing with Marna on this one was when I started writing my notes, it was right up here in the 52s, 53s. And we kind of started getting that drift going into the open. It was right up here when I started writing it. Kind of started getting that drift going into open. But we grabbed it. We nailed it short. Once we started seeing that pull, grabbed it, bam, hit our 49.50, almost in the first pull here. But we got a nice couple point trade out of it. And then it just pretty much grinded out the rest of the day. There wasn't really any other trade in it. MMM, they had earnings. So their earnings were decent. They weren't great. So what I was looking for is, as soon as I pulled up the chart, first thing I noticed, it was bumping into the 200-day moving average, sitting at 161.95. So what I wanted was a quick pop out of the open, 162, test that 200. If it gets rejected, short it for a nice fade back down to 158 and under. Then we can start watching for bottoming. But if this pops above the 200, then watch for it to quick pop towards 164. Then it's just going to get kind of choppy. It's just going to kind of bounce around a little bit until we start breaking back down below that 200, and then we can short it. Check it out here. So we got the pop out of the open. We broke above the 200, which is basically right here. We got that quick pop right up towards 164. Then we got slammed straight back down, broke back down below the 200, and bam, quick pop, or I'm sorry, quick pull straight down to our 158 target. Bounce back up, almost to the 200, almost again. It was about 20 cents off, and then it proceeded to just fade off for the rest of the day. Beautiful trade. DGX, FFIX. Let's go over Roku. Roku is fun. Roku didn't go as planned. This one, we had to deviate from the notes a little bit on this one. Roku, we played Roku yesterday, and it was a great trade. But Roku it was pretty weak out of the open this morning. And the thing is it had the 200-day moving average sitting at about right here. It was at like 124.50. So what we're looking for was that pull out of the open, bounce off that 200-day moving average, and then we proceed to kind of curl, get that slow grind higher on it. So I took a loss on this morning, but I made it back. I'll show you here in a second. But it came down. We got that quick pull right down to here, and I grabbed it long. On the next candle, I'll make a new high right here. Grabbed it about 125. Forget what it was, 125, 60, 70, something like that. Popped it up. Didn't really amount to much. Got slammed back down. Got stopped out. Took a loss on it, and then it kind of bounced right here on top of the 200, and then it got slammed right down through it. So now the play that I made on it, that was good. I paid back my loss and then some. But what we're looking at is this nice little bear flag right here, and it was flagging right into the 200-day moving average, which was right here, 24.50. When we saw that happening, and we saw SPY making a bear flag as well, once we saw SPY starting to pull, Roku started breaking this little uptrend right here, grabbed it short, brought it down for a couple points, and we're done with it. Never touched it again for the rest of the day. It was a beautiful trade. Beautiful short. And we can go over one more. We could do UPS. UPS was fun. Actually, no, it wasn't that fun. I got just a little bit out of it. Basically, what I was looking for on UPS was I was looking for a gap fill on it, not a full gap fill, but a partial gap fill. I thought that it was going to get bought up based on the numbers that I read, but we didn't really get that. No help with the market. The market kind of pinned it down a little bit, so we didn't really get that nice partial gap fill at least. So I was looking for a quick pull out of the open right down towards 96, and then watch for bottoming, and we could take it long for a bounce back to 100 plus. Or if this does pop out of the open to 102, then we could top it off and short it. So we didn't really get that pull out of the open. I mean, we got that pull out of the open right down here towards 96.75, and I did take it long right here when it kind of broke this little range to the upside right here off this 97.50, 97.60. I think I got in right here, 97.80 something. Popped it up. I didn't take any profit because I was looking for this pre-market high level right here at 99.50. And then it just kind of proceeded to just bounce around. I think I ended up making, I think it was like 20 or 30 cents on it. When I start seeing stuff bounce around like this, I don't bother with it. There's no sense of direction. Then there's no sense of me being in it. So just took it off, small win. That was it. And yeah, so that was pretty much our notes for today. Fun day. These notes are posted every day. I post these notes 45 minutes before the market opens, and then we start doing our pre-market discussion about 20 minutes before the market opens. Just like going over what the market's going to do that day. What I like to explain the notes and why these stocks are moving, and show everybody the technicals behind it and everything. Yeah, so if you guys want to check us out, we do have a promotion going on right now. You get 25% off until May 1st. I'll put the coupon code in the description down below. You guys can check us out. You can check us out for a day for $10, a week for $50, or a month $129 with the discount. I think it comes out to about $95 or $96 for the first month. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you next time.